It is another interesting time on the program Feminine Affairs, and live with me in the studio is a queen. You'll get to know her very soon as we get going. Today we are going to be talking about impacting the girl child. We are looking at girls, the upcoming girls, the future of our country, the future of the nation. We are going to be talking about how to shape their life, how to give them a voice in the society, how to give them morals that will speak for them anywhere they find themselves. And I have with me Ms. Sarah Oko, a winner of Face of Tourism Nigeria 2025. Am I right?
Yes.
Sarah, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Tell us how you feel winning this huge event.
I'm feeling super duper excited. It's so incredible. The journey has been amazing. I am so privileged and I'm so grateful to my organization.
Okay, which is your organization?
Free Image Humanitarian Foundation.
Okay. For how long has this race been on? For how long did you start the program?
Oh, it's since for like 3 camp. It started like 5 months ago.
Okay.
We were in camp after we did all the procedure, the voting and all of that. Then we were in camp for like 1 week. But it just ended last week, Saturday.
Okay.
6th of April.
Okay. I know when you go for a program like this, one of the things that inspire people to get you to win is what you intend to do. That's the program you intend to bring to the table, what you intend to do. So what were those things that make you win this pageant? And what do you intend to do in the society?
I would say it's support from people, friends and family. At first I was panicking because I'm a woman, I'm a girl, but I have lots of supporters and people that are like, oh, you're a queen, you can do this. Women you can be pushed further, you can go far. So the whole thing just creeps to me. I was super excited. I took the journey, and today I'm privileged to be a queen.
Okay. As a queen, I know you want to bring other queens. Okay. What are those things that you want to inculcate in the life of girls? Do you have anything in mind? What is the program that you want to put in place for the tenure that you are going to be on board?
Oh, I would like to empower women and the girl child, creating gender equality, education, skills acquisition, financial literacy, financial exploration, lots of things.
Okay. How do you intend to achieve that, and from what ages are you looking at?
From 15 to 30.
Okay. Are you done with school?
Yes, I'm done with school. I'm graduating.
So, where do you intend to start from? These programs, where do you intend to start from? Are you starting with the vulnerable? Do you have people in mind? Are you going to schools? Is it going to be an open thing for everybody, or how do you intend to go about it?
Yes, it's going to be an open thing for everybody. I'm not starting with anybody particularly. I want to do with everybody. We're taking everybody along, both the women, the girl child, the children, but mostly we're starting with empowering them with skills, then move to education, going to school, sharing books, pads, pens, lots of things. Organizing, my pet project is settling mostly on sponsoring the girl child. You know about this thing about financial literacy. Lots of people are dependent on lots of people. They can't start from somewhere. Some skills acquisition like makeup, bead making, tailoring, chef. So it's generally, I'm taking everybody along once my project starts.
When you look at the women domain, it's very wide. The issues of women are very wide. Empowerment, we have the issue of empowerment, we have the girl child education, we have the GBV, gender-based violence, we have a whole lot that is going on in the life of the woman, the girl child, and everyone. So when you're saying you're going to look at education, what area of education do you want to assist the girl child? Is it in terms of payment of school fees? Is it in terms of lots of other issues that is surrounding the girl child when it comes to education? Some of them don't even want to go to school. What message do you have for them? How do you intend to convince them about education?
For me, education is not just about going to school, it's about knowledge. So I'm going to impart a lot of awareness to them, like, you a girl, you can do more. You don't have to be in the kitchen, you don't have to be isolated, you can get a skill, earn some sort of income, make little money, you can start from somewhere. So basically, I'll be starting with school, books and pen, and sponsoring some little pet projects for skills acquisition.
Okay. Where are you starting in FCT, or you are cutting?
I represented
FCT. Okay, wow. So FCT is benefiting.
It's 36 states. You know our program is, we were all 37 contestants, including FCT. So I emerged as the first winner, and I was representing FCT. So I'm starting from Abuja.
You are starting from Abuja. Okay, yes, if you are just joining us, the program is Feminine Affairs, and like I said earlier, we have a queen in the studio today. She is Sarah Oko, the winner of Miss Tourism 2025. We've been talking about issues, things she intends to do for the girl child as she embarks on her journey, 1 year journey, I believe. It's going to be a 1 year journey. So she has said a lot of things that she's going to be doing for the benefit of the girls. She talks about education. She talks about so many things that I believe will go a long way in helping the girl child, especially in the FCT. And now, Sarah, looking at the issue of gender-based violence, we have so many issues of gender-based violence, sexual harassment, domestic violence, workplace discrimination. Is there any program that you intend to come up with in this area?
Yes, educational program. So some of these people, like some men, they'll see the girls as their sisters. You won't say, oh, she's not my sister, she's not from my place, she's not my tribe, I will take advantage of her. And also the women. So this thing is not just about Ikailo, it's UNICEF. And also the women enlightening about lots of things. You see the man as your uncle, your father, lots of things.
Okay. We also have the case of discrimination. Sometimes when girls are abused, they find it difficult to come out and say that I've been abused or I've been assaulted. Are you going to come up with a program that will help the ladies or the girls to speak out and hold their ground? That look, this thing is done to me, and I want to speak out so that I can help somebody. Do you intend to come up with programs like that?
Yes, during the outreach, when we are doing our skills acquisition, we talk about some stories. I could use myself as an example, like you're not the victim. Yeah. It's not about you, we sympathize with you. It's not your fault this happened. Yes. You are not unfortunate. God or Allah did not forsake you. It's not that there's something wrong with you, that's why it happens to you. It's just part of life, and you don't have to grieve for such a long time. Get off it, dust it, move on, start up your life. I feel like, just like I normally say, the best revenge is massive success. So you do lots of things and forget about it. And you said during your program in the camp, what are some of the things that you learned in the camp that you'd love to share with some of us so that we also can benefit? During our camp, as for me, when I came, I was like, I'm not going to make friends because I'm this kind of person that like my space. But we were so much. We're plus me, we're 36, and we're camped. Three people like in the room. So I met different people from different culture, tribe, and during when we were going for our rehearsals, I was making new friends back to back, and I started even learning outside small. It was fun. So unity, just like our team. So love, unity, and peace.
So you said you went with the mindset of not making friends, then you ended up making friends. So in this case now, are you going to advocate for intertribal marriage? Are you going to say it's a good thing?
Yes, it's a good thing. Funny enough, there is a particular tribe. I was like, oh, I don't want to be friends with her. Let's stories.
And we ended up.
Yes, she was like my right hand, my go-to. I was like, we just met a few days because we were in camp for like 1 week. Like sometimes we want to go get food, she'll get mine, So like for me, I think tribalism don't work for me anymore. That orientation is dead for me.
Okay. So what will you call, what is your advice to parents that you say, no, you insist that we marry from a particular tribe? Are you going to include that in your program? To say, no, we should be allowed to interweaving with each other, to get to know each other by marriage, by, cultural.
Yes, relate with everybody, because you can't tell who will be by your side when you meet them. And it's not like, oh, you're not from my tribe, you're not my person. We are one Nigeria. We need to preach love, peace, and unity. So for me, I think that experience is long off. So for me, I think you can marry from other tribe, you can be friends with them, you can do things for them, you can give them job opportunity. You can't be like, oh, she's not from my place, I'm not going to recruit her, I will be rude to her. Like people that have staffs, domestic staff in your office, everybody is one, we're all Nigeria.
Okay. And that brings us now to talk about our dying culture. our culture is dying. And if there's anybody that needs to bring up that culture, I think it's the women. Some of us now, I don't know, I don't want to, I would like you to say it yourself. Can you speak your language?
Yes, I can speak my language.
Very fluently?
Yes.
100%?
100%.
Okay, but you know that there are some people that cannot speak their language. That culture is dying. What do you intend to do about it? Is there a way that you can take us back to our various culture? To say that, look, you don't have to allow your culture to die. Some people will even get married and forget their culture and adopt their husband's culture. And some people again will get married and they will bury their husband's culture and they will want their children to take up their own. What do you intend to do to balance it?
It's grooming. I grew up in Port Harcourt. Funny enough, I didn't grow up in my state, but I was groomed from early stage, you know. When I grew up to like secondary school, I couldn't even speak, but my sisters were speaking it to me. And because I was like, specifically I want to learn to speak my culture, this is my heritage, this is my pride, I was consistent till I could speak it fluently. Before I couldn't hear, I couldn't speak because I didn't grow up in my state. So if you notice that your child, you know, you have to bring them back to culture, promote culture. That's the theme of like one of our major area in Ajadu. So you have to groom them, speak to them back, so that even if you speak to them and they give like a funny accent, that it doesn't bridge that they are from this.
But as long as they can speak,
yes, and they can hear things. No, this is my culture. In my culture, we do this, we wear this. This is our attire. This is our, you know, this is what we wear. This is how we marry. This is what we eat. This is our food back home.
Okay, that brings us to food. That was my next. How do you learn people's food, or you just settle on your own food? And what do you intend to do to bring back, to help us? When you go to social media, you discover that some people, when they post a food, they say, what kind of food is this? I think it is good for us to learn how to eat each other's food. Yesterday I was telling a colleague in the office, I said, I want to learn that a specific Idoma soup. I said, but that cutting, the way they cut it, I said, I want to taste it. Yeah, I want to taste it. I think it is good for us to begin to learn to eat each other's food. Because I travel sometimes back, we went for a wedding somewhere, and when we were served the native food, a colleague that we went together, she couldn't eat. She stayed like that. In fact, she was just living on drinks till we got back. I think learning how to eat each other's food, cultural food, is important. How do you intend to encourage us to do that?
When the project starts, they will be taught how to make different kind of meals.
When is this project going to start? And how do you intend to go about it?
It's going to start pretty soon, this month. Because aside, you know, knowing how to cook, you can make money. There are lots of people, like, what if you see yourself, like, if you are in the UK, the USA, like, if you want to cook and make, you'll be like, oh, because I'm not from, let's say, let me use Igbo, because I'm not Igbo, I can't cook bitter soup. That man is gone. But if you know how to cook different soup, even if you're not eating it, you can cook it, make it. People order things like in bowls, liter. That is another source of income. You're empowering yourself, you're working from home. So you can make money out of it. That's also job creation in that category.
Okay. So now, before we go, what is your advice to girls? What is your call on girls?
First of all, women all over the world are amazing. You do a lot of incredible things. I am so proud and happy to be a woman. All women should not limit themselves. You could go far. You could be anything. You could be a president. You could be a governor's wife. You could be a governor. Yourself,
yes. I love that.
You can go far. You can have your own car. You can have business. You can wake up and take yourself out of Nigeria. You can do a lot of things. You don't have to little yourself, talk down on yourself, and you don't need to be in a toxic environment. Things that build your self-esteem, your self-worth as a person. Explore in education, read books, watch TV, do a lot of amazing things that will build you as a person. So we women, we are amazing. You don't have to limit yourself. You don't. You are a superhuman being.
Okay. So before we go, can you outline some of the program that you intend to have? And you said it's starting very soon. How do we get you? How do we get girls to participate in some of this your program? And we would like you to list some of the programs that you intend bringing to the table for girls to benefit.
Skill acquisition, tailoring, bead making, chef, makeup, grooming them.
Okay.
Like coach them talk to them, those that are feeling down. You don't know what people might be going through. Some people are traumatized, going through abuse, one or two things. And I will also share lots of part. You know, in that category, there are lots of people that they are like their hygiene level on that category is poor. Not because they don't want to stay clean, they don't want, but because they are not opportunity. So, you know, it's the back to
they can't afford it.
Yes. So in that category, I will share lots of part for yes a younger age. I will also go to schools and share book, pen, back to back.
To encourage education.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we've heard it all from Sarah Oku, the things she intends bringing for the benefit of the girls. I think at this point in time we call the girls to avail themselves the opportunity to benefit from Sarah Oku pending when her tenure is going to expire, and we want to wish you a very successful journey, and we hope to see you, to have you on the program again so you can tell us more about some of the things that you are doing, the benefits, the challenges, and how far you intend to go even after your tenure. I hope you intend to make it a continuous program after your tenure. We hope to see you come up with a foundation that will give the girl child a voice in the society.
Thank you so much for that. And I'm also using this medium to call on the Minister of Abuja, Minister of Tourism, Nigerian government to support my pet project so that I could reach millions of girls. I want to take this to the whole 36 states in Nigeria, including my FCT. I'm starting from there. So step by step, I want to reach out to so many girls watching this. Like, I want to empower them, talk to them, promote them, use myself as an example, let them boss up, become boss up there. You can start from nothing. So I'm using this medium to call on the Minister of FCT, Minister of Tourism, all Nigeria government, airlines to support me and sponsor my pet project. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you to ITV for having me.
Thank you for coming. We hope to have you again. And that's the much we can take on today's episode of the program Feminine Affairs. We promise you that Sarah Oku is going to be back again to tell us more about her project. But then, keep in touch same time next week on the program Feminine Affairs. I am Juliet Dengira. In case you missed this episode, you can watch it on our YouTube channel Feminine Affairs with Juliet Dengira. Bye for now.